gauges done, so you're gonna see a how-to video on how to get the gauges done in a 32 Roadster. We're putting in new classic instruments, gauges, and we're gonna see, we may end up doing a new rear end gear. It has a big gear in this now. It'll just melt the tires, and we kind of want a little bit more of a highway gear, so stay tuned on that. Just a little bit of service, get it ready for the summer. But we hope you enjoy the ride. Heading up to Low Man Rods in Tipp City, Ohio. One of our favorite things about the car on a chilly day, it's in the 50s here in Ohio. Beautiful sunny day. It was raining yesterday. It's going to rain tomorrow, but we do have heat in here, so I'll show you the heat. A vintage heater that's been all redone and rebuilt by Low Man Rods, but we also have heated seats. I don't have the heated seats on right now, but my wife loves those. But let's show you the heater. So we can have the heat, and it'll burn you out. That's just on low. It'll burn you out of the car. So I have all the windows out today. I don't have the rear window, the glass or anything in. So pretty nice with the heat. If you're building a Roadster, it may be something that you consider if you're in a colder climate like us. So. But what do you think it will cost to fill up a 32 Roadster tank? So we got a small tank, and we're going to put premium in it. So what do you think will be the cost to fill it up? We're at $4.25 a gallon for premium to fill up the Roadster. Let's see.
That's what we trained for.
Yeah, that's right. $42, and we didn't even fill it up. It's got a small tank. We only put a little over 10 gallons in it. $42 in a Roadster. Not cheap to drive your car today. Back on the road. Let's go. Got it pretty close to full, so almost to full on 10 gallons. It may add a gallon in it. It's probably, I don't know, 12-gallon tank or so. But here we go, getting ready to get on the highway. This will be the first time we actually get on the highway with the new bias plies. So we've driven it on some back roads and probably gotten it up to 70, 75, but we'll see how these bias plies do on the highway. So am I a believer in them, or do I get a Coker, more of a radial tire? So an Excelsior tire, that's what we had on here before, but we put the new 16s and 18s on with the steelies and the bias plies. So let's see how it does. Here we go. I love the sound of a hot rod. Take a look. Well, we're coming into Dayton, Ohio, downtown Dayton. A lot of construction right now. So if you're driving through in a street rod, a hot rod, watch all the bumps and the road. So we're gonna get over and try not to get beat up here. We'll show you a little bit of downtown Dayton. Bobby. Well, we made it, and it is cold. Bobby, we're filming, Bobby. It was cold for the ride, but again, the heat was awesome in the Roadster, so we didn't have the windows in at all, but it was really nice, actually, with the heat on. So we made it to Low Man Rods here in Tipp City. We kind of showed you pulling in, but we're in kind of the finish shop, so we'll give you a quick walk around of the shop. Some of these you may have seen before. We have the T-Bird, they kind of put together and painted. We have a new 5-window coupe in here. So Bobby is over here unboxing a brand new Blueprint 383 stroker motor. So this one's getting a new Blueprint 383 with a new transmission. So kind of a neat old hot rod. Here's the Cadillac. It's still here. Art Morrison chassis, John Miller interior. Super nice car. Just kind of getting finished up, a few details in this one. All Cadillac power. And then it looks like we got another hot rod in here too. Is that a 35, 36, Bob?
36.
36.
Got the
Arden heads.
Yeah. Pat Dakin.
I've seen this one before. Yeah, real nice car. And then really the best car is this blue Roadster. Opposing cylinders Roadster that Low Man Rods built. There's Mac. Mac Nicewonder, the man, the myth, the legend. He loves to be on camera.
Yeah, I'll be on camera.
How you doing, Mac?
Good, how you doing?
Good. We brought the Roadster back to you for some service.
Yes.
Ready to do some stuff to it?
Yeah, Bobby should get you fixed up.
Yeah, he always does.
Yeah, for sure.
We had a good drive up here. The heat still cranks out. I didn't have any of the windows in, and it was burning me up. So it did good.
What else can you say?
And it really didn't do bad with the bi-ply tires.
Okay.
You know, on the concrete, you still feel it move around a little bit.
Or grooves in the
Yeah,
road.
the grooves, I feel it a little bit. But overall, you know, it didn't do too bad.
Great.
So.
Good deal.
Well, we're at Low Man Rods in Tipp City today. I get to be a part of helping out a little bit. Well, I take it back. I'm not going to help out really too much. Bobby's going to do all the work. I'm going to film him today, and we're going to put some Classic Instruments gauges into the Roadster behind us. So we're going to put new gauges. Let's check them out. So we have the new Classic Instruments gauges. I have not seen them yet. So we're going to put these gauges inside the Roadster and get it all working out right. So we've been doing a little servicing here. We've had the oil changed. The gauges go next. We may end up doing a new shift handle here as well. When I pull it down all the way into drive, my leg can't lay over, so I don't like that as much. But we're going to see. I can't go too straight because then it would hit my heater. So we're going to see if we can't come up with something on there as well. And then we had new straps made for the doors. So we're going to have these straps put on. Speed and Design that did the interior. We're going to have these straps put on the doors to kind of hold the doors from going all the way open. So stay tuned for more coverage today here at Low Man Rods.
So these are all screw on, where the others all bolt on.
So we have to change the ends on all these.
I'll be wired on there.
This is why I had Bobby do it. He wired the whole car. You didn't wire it?
Timmy did.
Oh, Timmy did?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a difference between Tim wiring and me wiring.
Oh, so we'll blame Timmy for it.
There's a difference.
Okay, we're gonna put the new gauges. You'll see those. I did take the top off of the Roadster, so it'd be a little easier to climb in and out. So once it warms up, I probably won't have the top on at all. So we're gonna get rid of these gauges because speedometer would never really work in this for some reason. And we're gonna swap it out with the other gauges. But checking out the Johnson's hot rod steering wheel, and then you get a better look at the Speed and Design interior inside with the top off here as well.
Uh-oh.
Bobby says, uh-oh. That's never a good sign when he says, uh-oh. What?
Oh, we got a piece of root beer. This has got a whole new sender for the speedometer.
Is that a different one?
I would say so. Push button. Yeah, this is not going to be a quick deal. I got to run a wire for tachometer too.
Yeah.
Get it out of there.
Never a quick deal, but it's in the good hands of Bobby, so we know it's going to be done right. So that's okay. We'll get it going.
Same problem mine's got. It ain't got no magnets. Ain't place to. Let's see. I think that's a 3/8. There we go. Well, Tim said he left enough wire that you could get it out here in the open. Yeah, because we was talking about that. I said, what kind of connectors you use? He said white. I said, you did it. I didn't.
Now for me, when I see what Bobby is doing, it looks like a jumbled mess of wires to me. It's like a foreign language. There's some things that I enjoy doing, but this is not one of them because, and maybe, again, if you do it, it's a lot easier, but I never claimed to be a master mechanic or a wiring person. I just see colors and wires all jumbled together. He sees, it's like writing code or something. He knows where it's going and which thing to unplug and what wire goes where. I guess it comes with experience, right, Bob?
Yeah.
You've only been doing this for a year, right?
Yeah. Pretty close to 60.
Yeah. So after 60 years, it starts to get a little easier.
The switch here
Yeah.
is, this was out, I probably pulled it up. I'm going to make it longer so that you can sit out here and do it and not have to reach up in there.
Be able to program it.
And when we program, that way it's here easy. And then all we have to do is tuck it back up and wire tie it. It's there.
Cool.
But it'll be easier when somebody's out driving. Even one guy can do it then because it'll be right out here where it's in the open instead of have to reach underneath here.
Right. Makes perfect sense to me.
The Cadillac over there, I set it up and I had it right down by the console.
Mm-hmm.
But when they took it up to the interior, he took it and stuck it up in the wiring up in the console. So I had to take that whole side of that console out, and I made it so it come out the fuse panel door and you could stand there and go like this.
Right.
Okay, we don't need that. That one's got one. All right, now comes changing gauges. oil. Fuel. Water. And volts. I'm just a little cautious.
That's good.
That way I don't have to think about it. I got it all where everything goes.
So if anyone wants these gauges, we'll sell you these gauges. You'll really like them. Make me an offer. We've had the speedometer rebuilt. We could just never really get it to work, so take your chances. I don't know if it works or not, but everything else works.
Okay. Do you want it like that? Or do you want to try to put these rubbers in behind it? That fits good, I think.
So, what is your name, sir?
I forgot. It's Cody.
You forgot? So, Cody, what do you actually do here?
A little bit of everything.
What's a little bit of everything?
Sometimes down here with Bob assembling stuff like I'm doing right now with the 57 Chevy frame. Occasionally I'm in the body shop doing body work. And other times I'm up in the fab shop helping them out. Mostly a lot of cleaning.
A lot of cleaning.
Yeah, we do a lot of cleaning.
So what are you doing with this chassis? This is an Art Morrison chassis?
Yeah, we got it back from powder coat, and basically I'm just reassembling it, getting it ready for the body to go on. After I wipe it all down, I'm gonna start putting the exhaust on it and everything where it needs to be.
Cool, cool. Well, I'll move the top for you.
Oh, it's fine right where it's at.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Just don't fall on it or trip on it.
Yeah, that would be
Or
bad.
you can, and then
Yeah.
we can replace the top.
Box, I think we go into it.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. So they're right there behind the dash.
Is it color coordinated, or how do you know which one goes into what?
There should be a diagram in that book.
That means you have to read. I like not reading and just plugging in stuff and hope that it works. Does that work?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not here.
Oh.
Okay. Oil.
I always felt like trial and error would work best if I just plugged in anything, and then if it works, if not, I'll unplug it and just keep redoing it. That's what I like doing. I'm pretty good at that.
He come up one time.
So we got the gauges installed, well, not installed, but all in the cluster. And then Bobby is looking at connecting all these ends. So he needs to change the ends and be able to hook these up. So we're just reading through right now. On to the next step. So what are you starting now, Bobby?
Starting to get the wiring for each gauge.
So the gray is the ground?
Now gray is power for instrument lights.
Okay. It's more time consuming than anything, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, well, depends on how you want to do it. I mean, I kind of pride myself that if another guy's working on a car and he looks up underneath there and he don't see a nest of wires, they're all laid out and everything.
Right. Looks a lot cleaner, huh?
Well, most of the guys here, or this area, the hot rodders and stuff, they know what I do here. So.
Right. Well, while the gauges are being rewired and getting ready to be installed, we're going to take a quick walk through Low Man Rods, some of the other buildings, and let's take a look through the body shop here first, and let's see what we find new this time. So, how's it going? 57 Chevy delivery here. This one is the one that the Art Morrison chassis will be under. So, about ready to be painted. I think some of the jams and everything are painted inside of this, but body work looks like it's about done here. Maybe doing a little bit more sanding. gonna be a greenish color. 56 Chevy. We've seen that one before. We got this Willys in here about ready to be sprayed, huh?
Is Steven Spielberg today?
Yes. I didn't think this one was going to be repainted, the whole car. Is it going to be repainted?
It gets flames,
Okay.
and then we, after he flames it, we're going to re-clear over it.
Okay. Who's doing the flames?
I think some guy down around Franklin.
Okay. One's going to be cool.
We'll get it together and ship it down there.
Yeah.
So that it's done a heck of a job, I tell you.
Yeah. So,
Wheelies are hard enough to do paint-wise with a metallic color.
right.
But doing the flame makes it even harder.
Yeah.
You got to reassemble it, and then you lay out the flames.
Right.
Then we got to disassemble it once again.
A big old motor under it. Big old Willys. We got the front end here. Mustang, kind of a wide body. A ton of body work on this thing.
Ford Roadster.
Yeah. So that's a quick rundown of inside the body shop. Let's take a look inside. Let's go Fab Shop. So let's see what we find over here. 32 Roadster, this one's been here a little bit. We got Trans Am or Firebird. Another one, so this is more muscle car area where the others are more hot rod. So it's Firebird, I think twin turbo. You haven't seen this one, so that's Max Nova. And then this one has a brand new Roadster Shop chassis under this. So this one's gonna be really cool. So a lot of fab going on in here. So just picked up that Roadster Shop chassis. This one's gonna have a ton of work, so all mini tubbed in the Nova. Notice the pillar here is all cut out. So it's actually gonna be all open and kind of done. So a lot of work going on in that one. So we wanted to just give you a quick run through some of the current projects in Low Man Rods. So again, located in Tipp City, Ohio. They've done a lot of stuff for us. Did the Willys, did the Rockney, did the Roadster, and worked on the sedan and more, but just want to give you a quick rundown while the gauges are being installed in the Roadster. So let's head back to the finish shop where the Roadster is. Bobby's getting it all wired up. Zip ties, getting it all clean. So what are you looking at now, Bobby?
This right here, where I'm gonna run all these wires.
So we got 50 wires to figure out.
Cause I think I'm gonna be able to take this out of here, and I think I'm gonna be able to take that box out of there.
Nice. So Bobby says that we have high beam indicators, we have turn signal indicator on these gauges. The old ones did not have an indicator, so that'll be nice, but may need to do a few different sensors compared to the old ones as well to match up with these gauges. So a little bit more intricate than just taking out gauges and putting new gauges in.
SN16.
Seems to be always something. So we're going to try to get it up in the air a little bit and check a cord underneath. Make sure we don't have to do a different
Probably
one.
have to come back and lock it. Come back a little bit.
Yep. So we got it up in the air now, so he's gonna check, see if this SN16 wire for speedometer is done. So let's cross our fingers and maybe this will actually be something good and we won't have to do as much.
Going out of here. Yeah, that's what I probably, seems like everything, all the oil's right here in this area.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? Oh, I don't think we're gonna be any luck.
No.
No, this is hooked right into the, that's probably why you need that box up there. And we got the wrong, Tim's gonna have to call, because we don't have a regular speedometer, which takes on an SN16. This is built in on a pulsating inside.
So Bobby, we're getting ready to put in the new gauges and wire it all in. So getting to the next steps, let's look and see what it looks like going in. So these are all the classic instruments. We do have a tack built into this as well. That's good.
Yeah, it come out kind of hard anyhow. There we go.
Perfect.
Let me get rid of these wires.
So looking good. So Bobby, really we just need to, I'm sure there's more, but we got to get them all wired. There's a couple connections, some senders and everything we need to finish up, right?
Right.
And it'll be like a 15-minute job to finish. Right? For camera, everything's done in 15 minutes.
25 minutes.
25 minutes, it'll all be done. That's the way you do it on film and everything. But that's awesome. Well, Bobby, thank you for working on our Roadster today and getting the gauges, our new gauges, the classic instruments. We greatly appreciate your help. You always do such a great job. I know you still have some work, but for our sake today, we're going to leave you alone and let you finish wiring, because it would just be boring if we're sitting here watching you wire it.
Yes, it would be.
Yes. So, awesome. Thank you, Bobby.
Uh-huh.
So that's a wrap here today at Low Man Rods in Tipp City, Ohio. Follow them. I'll tag them in the video here in the comments below, their Instagram. Give them a follow on Instagram. But thanks again to Bobby for all of his hard work on our Roadster. He's finishing up wiring in the gauges for us today. So we're really excited to get it back on the road with the new gauges. They did some other service work for us here as well, changing the oil. We may raise the rear end a ½ inch to an inch, so we have a few little intricate things. And then based on the type of RPM that we're running, we may end up doing another gear. We have like a 411 gear in the back of this thing, so we're not sure if we really need that. May bump it down to a 370 gear in the Roadster so we can really go down the highway even a little bit more. It is running a 700R4 rather, with overdrive transmission, so we do have that benefit, that luxury. So, but that's it for Low Man Rods today. Appreciate you watching the video, and please hit the subscribe and like button. Don't forget our contest, and when you subscribe to our channel, when we reach 1,500 subscribers by May 5th of 2022, we're giving a drawing for $500 away from our page to those that subscribe. So thanks a lot. We'll see you on the next video.